Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo. And as you can tell by the title of this video, I just got finished seeing Black Panther. Little bit of a disclaimer before I continue. I'm going to be spoiling this movie rotten. So, if you want to know my thoughts, I thought it was really good. Not as good as people are saying it is. I still recommend it as a really good movie. And I actually still have my drink from when I went to the theaters. It's cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper, in case anyone's wondering. But yeah, that is your cue. If that's as far as you're getting. Now let's talk about the movie. So, this has Lion King and Thundercats vibes through the whole fucking movie. Please note when I cuss, I'm not saying the movie is shit or anything. I just have a problem with cussing. It's kind of becoming like a really bad habit for me, but yeah. So there's many times in this movie where I'm like, play the Circle of Life theme, or thunder, 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 cats. You know, it's an awesome movie. Honestly, we open up with T'Challa on a mission to find some woman that at that moment we don't really know, and he's going to be crowned king the next day, and we get to see the Wakanda crowning ritual, which is kind of cool. And he gets to fight M'Baku. 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 Anyway, he fights him, he wins, and I called it right there. I'm like, this is gonna happen again later in the movie and he's gonna lose. Sure enough, it fucking happens. I don't know if I would consider this a nitpick or not, but the movie's very predictable if you've seen even one Marvel movie before it. And, that's a bit of a problem for me. I'm not saying that it's a major slack or whatever, major mark against the movie, but, there's many points in here where I just lost interest because I'm like, oh, well, I was right. I predicted this at the beginning of the movie. You know, before even seeing the trailers, I made a prediction that, oh, the climax of this movie is just gonna be Black Panther fighting another Black Panther. Maybe with a better suit or something. Sure enough, that's what the fucking climax is. And it creates a bit of a problem with vibranium, which I'll get into when I get to it. But, Black Panther is trying to hunt down, Ulysses Claw, who has this really fucking awesome prosthetic arm that, like, is able to split apart and turn into, like, this fucking sonic cannon thing, like Cyborg in Teen Titans. When he gets the thing taken out, I'm like, I just wanted him to say, hey, could you give me a hand? It's pretty fucking awesome. Eventually, he is seen teaming up with a person who looks like he might be of Wakandan descent. And sure enough, he's T'Challa's cousin, whose father was killed by King T'Chaka. T'Challa's father. We never see him kill him though. Even in the death scene where we get to see like, oh, he's dead, and like kid holding him, Cause oh, my father's dead, or whatever. We see no fucking marks on him, and that's a bit of a problem for me, honestly. I know they're saving money and effects and whatever for Infinity War, but as a movie by itself, this movie's pretty lacking in a lot of areas. I will say that, and there's no way I can say this without coming off as racist, but believe me, I'm not being racist. I don't want to. If I see one comment saying that I am racist, you're getting blocked. I don't care if you're a subscriber or whatever. I am not racist, I am not sexist, or anything. So don't get that twisted. But it's very refreshing to see a movie filled with starring mostly black people. Again, not racist, just I don't know how to word it any other way. Okay? I'm an idiot. So it's very refreshing. There's like a handful of white people in there, and throughout the only real main white guy he's like an old crusty white guy. Like he's not like an elderly guy, but he's like, I want to say he's about 40, maybe late 40s, I'd say. Anyway, T'Challa catches Ulysses' claw and takes his arm off, his prosthetic arm, and takes him to the police where Ulysses escapes because of the Wakandan guy, and then Ulysses pretty much gets killed by the Wakandan-looking guy, and I wanted some more jokes in this part where I know they wouldn't do it, but I just wanted him to kind of. There needs to be a thing in the bloopers where or in the deleted scenes or whatever where he's like, any last words is like, I'll get you next time, get it? Get it? Because his name is Claw. Also, it's like any last words? Don't kill me. I'm supposed to be Santa this Christmas. Santa Claus. Any last words? This isn't how I thought it would go. I thought I would go by cuttlefish. Give me a hand, will ya? I don't care if anybody doesn't find those funny. I just wanted. Those need to be in the fucking bloopers. But anyway, the Wakandan guy, I never fucking remember his name. He comes in and challenges T'Challa to become king of Wakanda. He wins, and dons a golden Black Panther suit. Not like it's like fully golden, but it has. I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's a fucking cheetah, black cheetah outfit. It has cheetah-like designs, like carved into the material. He has a golden fucking necklace with like panther teeth or whatever, and I swear the ears on him look like cheetah ears, not like panther ears. So, T'Challa gets thrown over an edge, and his cousin demands that the heart-shaped herb that grants the Black Panther its powers is then burned all, except for one that his sister, T'Challa's sister, snatches, and they find T'Challa, who survived getting thrown off of a fucking mountain with no Black Panther powers during this, and in a freezing river after getting his ass handed to him by his cousin with a bunch of cut marks and whatever. It's a movie, okay? Suspension of disbelief. Realistically, though, that guy should be dead. He has a vision where when they give him the heart herb to regain his panther powers, his father says, "Nut up," or not really. He says, "Look, you past kings, you guys were great kings, but you're all fucking wrong. I'm gonna lead Wakanda my way." Then he wakes up and goes to challenge his cousin, and we get to see the Black Cheetah versus the Black Panther. And pretty epic fight, and we get to see T'Challa fighting like his own army. Pretty fucking cool, especially considering most of them are like bold fucking women that they're like Valkyries pretty much. And T'Challa and his cousin fight in a magnetic railway thing that the magnetic polarity or whatever shuts off the vibranium's ability to withstand kinetic energy. And T'Challa wins in the end, pretty much. Pretty decent movie. The effects sometimes leave a lot to be desired. It doesn't look like super fake, but if you've seen a lot of movies with CGI, you can notice, okay, this is fake, this isn't really there, or whatever. On to my problems with this movie. Firstly, it's very inconsistent on how the vibranium works, because they straight up say, oh well, the vibranium it stops kinetic energy and it absorbs it and it can redirect it pretty much. But when T'Challa multiple times in the movie gets almost knocked out or even wounded by attacks when he's in his Black Panther suit. So, does vibranium just act as, like, it just absorb most of the kinetic energy and not fucking protect you? Okay, so if that's the case, Cap's arm, in the first Avengers movie, when Thor fucking hits it with his hammer, he shouldn't fucking have an arm anymore. Okay? He should not have an arm. And it really kind of fucking bugs me because it brings to question multiple scenes in previous Marvel movies. Because, like, there's multiple points in this one movie alone where T'Challa is getting shot at and, like, nothing happens to him, but then he gets punched. Does vibranium not work on itself? Because if it doesn't, it's never stated in the movie, at least to my knowledge. Because it feels like, oh, well, if the Hulk punched Black Panther, would he stay in place and be completely fine, or would he get thrown on his ass and, like, not even, like, he probably would have died from the impact? How the fuck does the vibranium work in this continuity? Don't bring up shit from the comics. Those aren't part of the MCU that I'm aware of. And strongest metal on earth, my ass, pretty much. Especially because in Age of Ultron, when Ultron pretty much made a body completely made out of vibranium, he was able to get completely damaged by Iron Man, Vision, and Thor all attacking him at the same time, and he got his vibranium heart ripped out of his vibranium chest by fucking Scarlet Witch by herself. I'm a continuity junkie. I noticed this shit. Okay? I am so fucking tired of seeing Marvel movies where the climax is just the good guy fights basically an evil version of themselves. In Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2, we had Iron Man facing another guy in a bigger, badder suit. In The Incredible Hulk, we had Hulk fighting Abomination. Captain America 1 and 2, we had him fighting Red Skull and Winter Soldier. Thor, we pretty much have him fighting Loki. And Ant-Man, we have him fighting Yellow Jacket. What else? Anything other? Yeah, I'm tired of seeing the good guy. That should be reserved for a later point in the movie. Not in the movie, in their series. Who does the Hulk fight? If he were to get another movie, who is the Hulk gonna fight beyond Abomination? Are we gonna get the Red Hulk? A-Bomb? It's basically gonna be the Hulk fighting a bigger, evil version of himself, pretty much. And that's no fucking fun. As much as people rag on Iron Man 3, at least the bad guy is not in an Iron Man suit, a fucking robotic suit fighting Tony. Because honestly, I'm really fucking tired of seeing that. Like I said, the CGI at times doesn't look that great, and but on to the good. The humor, although very spread out through the movie, is very humorous, at least to me. And the action, really fucking cool. Even when predictable. And I love the idea that, I don't know if it's this way in the comics, but I love the idea that this little herb, when ingested, can give someone super strength, superhuman durability, superhuman speed, reflexes, and senses. I don't think it's that way in the comics. I'm pretty sure in the comics it just gives him, like, animal reflexes and stuff. And senses. Because I don't think Black Panther in the comics actually has super strength. But you see T'Challa in this movie out of costume doing crazy, like, ninja jumps and stuff that would not be possible for a normal human to do. And yeah, one more bad thing. When T'Challa gets thrown off the fucking mountain, I said before that, you know, suspension of disbelief, but yeah, he did. He be dead. Alright, on to the good. The music in this is fucking fantastic. Yeah, I think that's it. So, Black Panther, really good. I really enjoyed it. Nowhere near as good as people are saying it as. I I don't really know what to rate it though. I recommend it as a really good movie. So that has been Super Nintendo, and I will see you guys. Sorry, I thought I heard something up there. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.